All right, we are here at EXP Gaming Lounge, and this deck has placed first a couple times, right? You've done pretty well with it.
I've either placed first or I've drew for first at least five
Several,
times now.
at least 5 times.
Yeah.
So this is the Yellow Sun Gohan, so I'm just let you take it away and you tell us what the deck does.
So if you don't already know what the Gohan leader does, it's on swing, take a life, draw a card. If you have a Skillless card out in your field, you get +5. The Awaken is 4 or less, draw 2 cards, which is always just amazing. The backside is once per turn, activate main, play one of your Skillless cards, draw a card. It helps out with a lot of things, especially when you have to combo with a monster for the secondary effect to draw a card, and that doesn't matter if it's your turn or your opponent's. So then we'll just move into Skillless cards.
The monsters.
So we play 6 Skillless cards. You always gotta play 4 of the monster ones because those are the only ones other than the 6-drop. And then I play 1 and 1 of the Sun Gohans. It doesn't actually matter what other one you play as long as it's just a Skillless yellow card because you always want enough yellow energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just set it to the side. Thank you. The super combo I play is probably the best super combo in the game. Against leaders or even battle cards, you get to rest them. It helps out in a lot of the matchups. If there was anything I was going to change about the super combo list, it would probably be change this into, I don't know his exact name, is it Gohan? The 1-drop.
Yeah, you mean change all 4, just change like one of them?
Yeah, just one copy.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Gohan Counterblast.
Yeah, that's what it is. Just because I have a bad matchup against anything that plays Black Demigra, so normally they'll swing with it and I'll be like, okay, combo that Gohan, KO it when it's rested. Otherwise, if that card didn't exist, 100% 4-ofs. It helps you get out Bojacks and everything else that needs to be Aegis or, what is it, Arrival.
Yep.
The MVP of the deck.
Zeno button.
Yeah. Basically Zeno button. Yeah, the new Zeno button unbanned. It would be a good card if it just untapped the 2, but it is an amazing card because it also draws you your card back.
Yep.
So you just get to filter all the bad cards and whatnot, and then it comes out for 1 yellow, so that's always good. Because,
just curious, because I've played him a lot. How often do you do you swing with him often? Or do you keep him back so they can't kill him?
If I know they have barrier removal, I'll swing with them. If I know the deck has no way inherently to do it, then he's 100% swinging. He's getting into them chips.
Okay, yep. Still 20k for 1 energy.
Yeah, 20k 1 energy that just filters and gets you more cards. We're big ballers. We bought these cards just for this deck.
Yep.
If you don't know what he does,
just play at locals.
Yep. Negate, put them to play, and then you get 1 of 2 effects. 3 or less energy, you get to put 1 of their cards in their field into their energy. That helps because it's anything 5 or less.
Or,
yeah. Or I guess it's just any card, actually.
Yeah.
Better than what I said it was.
Yeah.
Excuse me. And then if they have more than 3 energy, you just get to untap the 2, so it just becomes a free negate or a target for Aegis.
Yeah.
We play probably the most underwhelming card that I have in this deck. I feel like everything else just kind of does something better.
Probably the best yellow card in the game, and he says underwhelming. That's weird.
Paying 2 is a lot, especially with like everything else that I play. 2 energy is not what I want to be paying for with these cards.
But I think it's just that card you want to see in that key situation where you can tap your opponent's energy down on their turn, and then it goes to your turn.
Yeah.
And then you just,
Or there has been quite a few times where I'll do the Zeno super combo on my turn just to play this card so that I can rest their energy and they can't negate me anymore.
Yep.
There's nothing worth opening.
Then we play these 3 unisons. You should know what this card does. If you don't, please stop.
Great.
This is for anything that tries to cheat, so a majority of Dragon Ball.
Every deck is playing cards
more than their energy,
More than their energy, this basically makes them not able to attack.
Yep. And then it also just helps me close out games because I invest almost nothing and then you can just minus the 3, tap one of their energy, and then double strike, dual attack for at least.
Because sometimes they have
4
that one energy thinking they're safe.
Yep.
And then that taps it down, and then
For at least 4 of the tournaments that I played, I never tapped their energy because I did not read that
That's
part.
hilarious. That's hilarious. But yeah, it taps.
Any card.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you always choose energy, so that's the main resource that people try to use to, negate and whatnot.
3 check lands.
Yeah, 3 check lands, just for being a check land or for Aegis. I've never played this card. Ever. Even if I have the chance to, I will never play this card.
Draws a card.
I could do that with something else. 3 beans.
3 beans.
Bean is a good card when it first came out.
But not as good as it used to be.
Yeah, it's not as good as it used to be. There are times where I have discarded Bean to Aegis.
Yeah.
Just because, I just need the untap right then and there versus having to wait until later on and give the plus 5k.
Like with Bean, I would say it used to be a good offensive and defensive card. Now it's just mainly an offensive card.
Yeah.
Yeah, because everyone's swinging 30k bodies, so what are you going to do with the 20k leader?
Yeah, definitely with the 20k leader. It's just meh. I guess I've used this more defensively, but if I ever do use it offensively, it is on the Vegeta Unison. It's just because I'm trying to close out a game.
Entirely different. It costs 1 more and has barrier.
Another good yellow card. War Cries.
So
Just tap 2, put it into play. So a majority of the time, you'll get out Bojack turn 1, then you'll combo this into play on their turn so that you can answer any of the cards that they're trying to do, and then you'll just Aegis to untap the 2.
once you have your Bojack out, you can just tap out to combo these in, not afraid.
Yep.
Because you're going to restand those energy for defense.
100%. So you can be aggressive with it, put this into play on your turn, and then your opponent swings at you, you Aegis, put in another one.
Yeah.
Majority of the time, your opponent's going to have a bad time.
That's utility of Bojack. You can just use your energy on your turn.
Yep.
Yep.
This is the most sleeper card I have ever seen. I thought this card was trash until I put it in this deck. Not only does it have
It's pretty
deflect and
good.
double strike, but your opponent cannot negate if you swing into a battle card or a unison,
Yeah, that's
and it
pretty
turns
good.
off their skills. So especially with Zeno or is his name Gogeta, the one that they play in Vegeks?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, so you just get to make it so they can't go plus or minus, and all you have to do is just swing with it, and they have no interaction.
And they can't negate it.
Can't negate it, yeah. He comes out for 2. All you have to do is your
He's
opponent
a
has to have 2
20k
energy.
double strike that you can't basically negate against certain battle cards for 2 energy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then we play 2 of the Path of Power, or Path to Power. So he has unique and double strike, but when he swings, you get to choose one of your Skillless cards and put it into play, and it gets plus 5. So that's always really good. It combos with another card that I'll be showing later.
Okay.
But it also just comes out for 2 if you have 2 energy and 2 Skillless cards in your drop, which a majority of the time you'll have because you'll be comboing them off with these cards and then replaying them. So what you normally do is combo, put it in your trash, play this card, put the Skillless back, combo again, and then just play it out again with this.
Okay.
Is this from your wheeling and dealing?
Then we play 2 more unisons.
This is a 2 of.
Yeah, more 2 ofs. If you haven't noticed, the majority of my deck will be 3 ofs. There are very few cards that are 4 ofs. I play 7 or 8 1-of, or no, 4 1-ofs now.
Is that just the way you build decks?
No, just this deck.
Just this deck. Okay.
This deck just draws way too much for you not
So,
to be playing.
yeah, I get it. So you cut your ratios just because you draw a crap ton.
Yeah, and then you just have more versatility. That's the word I'm looking for. I have only ever used the -1 skill, so I only ever pay 1, put it out, swing with it, and then play out 2 more skills cards. The other effects are good, but they're not good enough for me to
actually want to
want to
invest
do
in
it. Yeah.
That's one I can actually
Then we play 2 Nimbus, 2 Time Magics. They're just your standard negate. You're playing yellow. Might as well play them.
You just go 2-2 split because you can't decide if you want to do 4 of one or the other.
There's just
Oh,
certain
negate?
situations where you want to take the life,
Yeah.
especially when you're at 5 and you want to try to awaken. If you
And with all the
need
dual
to.
attackers,
Yeah,
that's
dual
why you play
attackers.
time magic.
Or
yeah.
if there's someone with 30s and
Yeah.
you know they got a Champa in hand, that's just better to take away the attack than even let it pass. Now we're playing some Old Spice.
That is nasty.
They're-
2 energy for a counterplay?
Yeah.
This guy's new to the game.
Yeah, definitely new to the game. I hate the free counterplay that we do have for yellow.
Yeah.
Because
So you just rather do these?
I would 100% rather do these. Because yes, that one's free, but since it's
It just rests
counter,
around. Yeah.
that's when it rests stuff is on the counter. Versus these will do it on the autos. So
Yep.
this one will do it on the auto, so it gets around Celzino and all that good stuff. So I love this card against Celzino because
it
you
can
get to
rest
rest
it.
it and draw a card after they've already ripped your card.
So he's going to do anything, basically.
then-
Well, Celzino will still rip the cards, but beyond that.
Yeah, you draw after them because they're auto procs
Correct.
and then yours will. Yeah. And then this one just bounces a 4 or less. You just kind of do it because it's a 1-drop because it untaps the energy, so it becomes a 1-drop 15k,
Yeah.
and you get to bounce anything that you I guess gets in your way. Mostly just a 1k.
And you get an attacker on the field
Yeah.
for the following turn.
It also helps with your blue lineup so that you can Aegis on turns that you don't have a blue-yellow. You can just
Okay.
get rid of it for that, or even a rival for blue-yellow by comboing that. Then we play one of that. So
How many people have you killed with this? Just curious.
Uh,
I play a lot of mecha, and I kill a lot of people with that card.
I think it's at least 50%.
Okay.
I guess I play differently than a majority of people. I don't normally keep that card. I will discard it or get rid of it in some manner.
Yeah.
Because I just outvalue my opponents in the majority of the games. So
you're
it's
not
not
worried
even
about it.
needed.
Yep.
Yeah. But you gotta have it. You gotta have that on lock. So this is the card I was talking about earlier that combos off with.
Actually, I love this card.
Yeah.
So good.
So it comes out for 1 as long as you get rid of 2 Skillless cards. And then he becomes a dual attacker. And he turns all your 10k vanillas into 15ks. So it's just all the more worth.
So now they can actually threaten the leader on the awakened side.
Yep, threaten the leader, or even just, what is it? There are a lot of red cards that only say -10.
Yeah.
So that's how you get around it, so they don't just keep killing your skillless cards. So they'll just stay alive with 5, and you kind of just pass the turn from then on. Another old card, but good card. The Frost Deathly Poison. Probably definitely forgot about this card. So it becomes a 2-drop if you have 3 or less life. It draws a card. The card coming into play is negated and rested.
Yep. So it's like a Cold Bolus and Crush Your Ball in one card,
Yeah,
basically.
just a little bit worse, but it's
Yeah.
blue and yellow, so
Yeah.
we're about it.
You can pitch it for ages, right?
Yeah. That's what happens the majority of the time. We play this mirror instead of the other mirror just because, like, not every game is guaranteed, especially in Dragon Ball. So you might as well untap the energy and draw a card.
Okay.
So you don't just lose. And as you've seen so far, I don't play Champa. Spoiler, this isn't Champa either.
Okay.
So,
I play one in every deck. So
Yeah.
I'm interested in what this is now. I thought it was going to be. But then when you revealed this mirror, oh, the SCR.
yeah.
The Kai.
Yeah. It is an amazing board wipe. And then there's just been like quite a few games where I just use it as a 40k beat sig. I mean, not that many decks can actually answer it.
It's really good in every deck.
Yeah.
Now, it is a little expensive, but if you want to buy one SCR,
It would either be this,
basically
or
splash
like
it in any
Cells,
deck.
you know?
Yeah. That's it. All right. Well, once again, he's been bodying people with this deck here at locals. You said about probably 5 wins. Should have been.
It's 5 or more.
Yeah.
I
But-
lose count.
But this is the deck, and once again, thanks.
Yeah.
Bye.